Phyno speaks on marriage and music career. Nigerian rapper Phyno has expressed his belief that marriage can negatively impact a music career, particularly for artists who are focused on achieving success in the industry. During a recent episode of the In My Opinion podcast, Phyno shared his thoughts on the subject, stating that music is a jealous career that demands full dedication. When asked whether marriage can hinder a person's music career, the rapper said, and I quote, "Check everybody, statistically I feel so. Music is a jealous career," end quote. Phyno also pointed out that many successful musicians have had to forego or delay their education in order to prioritize their music careers. He said, and I quote, "That's why people drop out of school to face music. The ones that had to juggle the two, you have to give them kudos because it is not easy," end quote. He explained, "Sometimes some people get to a certain fame level and rush back to school and continue from where they stopped because you have to actually face one. Music is tasking, it takes all your time," end quote. Phyno also spoke about the emotional nature of music, explaining that it often reflects the artist's personal experiences. Another thing about music is that it is what you pass through that you put into it. Life experiences, except you use songwriters, end quote, he said. But if you write your songs, you can't be talking about happiness when you've got a girlfriend that's stressing you, end quote. Phyno, who welcomed his first child in August 2023, did not reveal the identity of the mother. Despite the demands of his career, he seems to have embraced fatherhood while continuing to navigate the challenges of balancing his personal and professional life.
Alrighty, so I actually saw this before and seeing it again, interesting stuff, right? Because it was Bella's mother who said this one time when it was being interviewed by Kotti, and he was saying that, I think it was that interview, was saying that music is very jealous, like you cannot mix things up with it. And now Phyno saying that, you know, it can actually impact it negatively. Because if you look at it, it is just what you can see. They're very busy, they have shows, they have to be out at night for gigs, you know, and all of those things, socializing. When normal people are actually trying to build their family, trying to sing their children to bed, or, you know, like taking up some things, but then you're not available to do all of this. But some people are still juggling it, and they're juggling it well, because I don't know how it works for somebody like Ilbliss, but I know that Ilbliss appears to me to be a good husband and a good father. Every now and then he's posting his children, is like he's really in their lives and all that. I don't know how that works. I don't know how he's been able to juggle that.
Yeah, I agree with him, but also I disagree because I'll tell you, for instance, you have the likes of LD, you have the likes of Dr. Seed, Too Short, all those guys from that era. I mean, it wasn't like this era where everything has gone digital and you can make, you know, all the amount of monies that is being made on Spotify. You know,
and things were more difficult.
Yeah, things were more difficult. Now on Spotify, you can make about $0.0003 per stream. So if you have about 100K streams, that's about 34. No, if you have about, yeah, that's about 100K streams, that's about 34 million, you know, in dollars. So now things have changed. But back then, these guys didn't have a choice because they had to balance. They looked at the future. And what they were making at that time was basically peanuts, right? I mean, it was just from hand to mouth to feed. And you had the likes of LD who went into tech and is doing so well. You have the likes of Dr. Seed, who has a gaming company, the biggest gaming company in Africa. So it's cool. He was a doctor, he was a dentist before he actually started music. You remember his father was Justice Siri,
yeah.
You know, and he actually went to school, studied all that, and then he came out, he did music for a while. You know, he had multiple hit songs, although he's very underrated in Nigerian industry. He had multiple hit songs. Even when he joined More Hits and then went into Mavens, he still transcended. And he's making his money now from another industry entirely that is not even affiliated to music. So that's why education is really important. So if you cannot go to school, at least get some skill, even if it's data analysis, anything at all, because you never know where it's going to end. But I mean, the industry today has probably changed and you can make all the money that you earn, like that you deserve from music. So I guess it's a different ball game now.
Alrighty, so we move on. Denzel Washington reveals he has not auditioned for a role in 40 years. Hollywood legendary actor Denzel Washington has just made a revelation of happenings in his career spanning decades. In an interview with BBC One Extra, the veteran actor said that he couldn't remember the last time he auditioned for a role. He said, "It's been about 40 years for that. I haven't auditioned for a movie in about 40 years. I won an Academy Award in 1989. I'm sure no one has asked me to audition since then." His mention of 1989 Oscar win refers to his first Academy Award for Glory, which catapulted him into Hollywood's A-list. When asked if he missed auditioning for roles, he gave a resounding no. Known for his commanding presence and transformative roles in films like Malcolm X, Training Day, and The Equalizer, Denzel Washington has consistently been celebrated as one of Hollywood's most dependable and dynamic leading men. The actor has also given some behind-the-scenes stories and personal milestones, as well as upcoming projects ahead of his retirement, some of which include Othello, Hannibal, and Black Panther 3.
Oh, well, I mean, if you get to a level of Denzel Washington, I don't think that certain roles will just be cast. Be like, okay, this role fits Denzel.
But he said that in 40 years.
I mean, he's been blown for too long.
But people had a lot of things to say about this. So people now started talking about, they brought back the Monica story, about Oprah, some Tyler Perry stories, bringing back, some... what's her name now? Taraji P. Henson's story, all the black women and all that, because they're thinking that automatically, if Denzel Washington could actually attain this, and he's talking about like 40 years is not auditioned, that you should just have some people, they still feel like there is the racist thing happening, but Denzel here is black. So I don't know how this operates.
I don't think the racist card actually works, because, I mean, Robert Downey Jr. is an actor who had the craziest, at a point, the industry cancelled him. He had the craziest run-in with the law enforcement and all that. But his breaking point was when he auditioned for Iron Man. It wasn't even an audition per se, it was a screen test. So there's a difference between screen test and audition. Audition is when you audition with other actors.
Yeah,
but screen test, they want to test you for the role. So they did that with Robert Downey Jr., who is a white man, is not a black man. And I would believe that that was one, in fact, it's on the internet, it's everywhere. That was one of the last times he ever auditioned for a role, because that was his make or break point. And after that, Robert Downey Jr.
was just off from there.
Skyrocketed.
Yeah.
So there's always that moment. But yeah, it's the industry. They would always.
And then he earned it. He really earned it, because even right now, people are talking about his movie at the cinema, and people are like, oh my God, you have to see it. Oh my God, Denzel, he killed it. So when somebody puts in their all and they're being recognized and they're just being catapulted into a certain realm, I think you can't even, I mean, you just give it to them, because...
It's like saying, I have a movie now and I want Denzel to come act in it. And I say, Denzel, I have a role for you. I need you to come and audition. Imagine the way he would look at me. If you want me, call me. There's no need. Like, I can deliver the role. If it's not my role, then don't call me.
He has done this. He has proved this over and over. So, I mean...
It is. Megan Good and Jonathan Majors are engaged. Hollywood actors Megan Good and Jonathan Majors are thrilled as they begin a new journey together. The couple, who first sparked romance rumors in 2023 amid Jonathan Majors' legal troubles, revealed their engagement at the prestigious Ebony Power 100 Gala held recently in Los Angeles. Megan showed off her diamond ring. The occasion was important, and so was the venue, as the pair first met at this very event 2 years ago, albeit in an unisex bathroom. They, however, started dating in May 2023, 2 months after Jonathan Majors was arrested over domestic dispute allegations with his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari. Life is crazy, I'm crying to you. She is the most perfect, beautiful, divine, and powerful being that I have ever met. Jonathan Majors couldn't hold himself from shedding tears of joy while gushing about the love of his life in an interview with Ebony. And he continues, the fact that she said, I'm gonna run with you, and with it, I feel great, end quote. He added, if you would recall, Jonathan Majors was found guilty of misdemeanor assault and harassment and was immediately dropped by the Marvel Studios, but throughout his legal troubles, Megan Good remained by his side, supporting him during his multiple court appearances in New York City. This engagement revelation is coming days after Megan Good's team denied that both of them had gone their separate ways.
Interesting. Congratulations to the both of them. When I saw this, I was quite excited for them. And then I went straight to the comment section thinking that, we'll all be on the same page. And I was so shocked to see different things. Well, maybe not too shocked because, human beings are just funny to say the least. Now, there is this divorce lawyer. Her name escapes me right now. I've forgotten her handle right now. And so she was talking about, she said, oh, is this not too fast? Oh, she should be careful or something of that sort. I'm not saying that verbatim, but people came under that comment and said, Madam Divorce Lawyer, stop that. This has been like 3 years or thereabouts that they've been dating. Does it take forever for somebody to propose to somebody or for them to know where they're going to? These days that people even say in 6 months, some people just get married and all of that. I understand because she's had a bad marriage. She divorced. So now you're thinking that she shouldn't have, accepted the ring or the proposal or what exactly. Then I saw one that was very sad and very demeaning. Somebody said, this guy has not done any job in 2 to 3 years. Where exactly did he get the money to buy the ring? Please, please.
It is crazy. The cancel culture in America is really great.
No, did you even hear that?
I mean, it all boils down from...
So somebody is saying that, where did you get a whole human being, an adult who has been working before, that is not worked for 2 to 3 years?
Yeah.
Where did he get the money to buy that wedding ring? To buy the engagement ring?
Welcome to the world of trolls. Even though he has been vindicated in court and has been found not to be guilty, see, there's a thin line between love and hate. So the moment those people have decided we're going to hate this guy, they're going to go with it all through. Even though the court says, no, he's innocent, they're going to go with it all through till probably they get to their grave. But, I'm happy for him, regardless all of the hate around him, all of the cancel culture. Marvel dropped him. He's been dropped from so many...
Well, Megan Good is somebody who has really
stood from him. Yeah,
oh
she
my
stood from
God.
him. And it takes a lot for a woman to stand by you through that difficult time. So him proposing to her is only but right. They're there for each other and they belong to each other, so it's fine.
Oh.
Vale, Miami. All right, people, it's your lady Catherine, a real hotness out here for a ghetto love story. And trust me, the set ghetto vibes, I came looking the part. Anyways, we're out here for the premiere of this amazing movie, and trust me, y'all are gonna have a blast. Don't go anywhere. Esplash on TVC is here to deliver this to you.
I would say challenges come because in filmmaking, I mean, we are used to it. Every day we encountered one challenge or the other when it comes to filmmaking. But at the end of the day, every challenge that came as touching a getting love story, we're able to surmount.
The need to write this film was actually from just the simple thought that we are not telling ghetto love stories. A ghetto love story is about love, it's about the ghetto, and it's a beautiful story. So that's what I have to tell you so that you guys can go and watch it.
Shout out to Basket, my homie, my brother.
I play young Boniface, young Wale Ojo, who was Aka's father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was important to me because when as little as the role was, I loved the story. And for me, it's all about being part of a good story.
I won't say it was challenging to me because I feel seeing a story where everybody feel relate to the get. So I had to sink in.
I heard that Beverly's role, like, she's been very multi-layered. She showed a lot of range, a lot of emotion. Plus, the writing prowess of Miss Vic.
I think it was amazing. I think that the film is unexpected. I didn't expect any part of the film at all. I love how it ended. And it's a feel-good film. It's the kind of film that you need to watch a second time.
Ladies and gentlemen, We made a good movie for you guys. We created magic. Please sit back, relax, grab popcorn or two or two. Enjoy the movie, enjoy the world we created.
I want to take the time to especially appreciate the amazing team that brought this movie together. Basket, Vicky, my friend for so many years, Mr. Solomon. We know they see this kind of ending for Nigerian film. Make we do
I could really just embody that character. So yeah, I feel super excited about it.
I read it and when I got to the end, I was like, wait, what? And how? And then getting to play it, I was like, no, I'm going to play. I would be in this movie. I'm playing it. It was quite challenging because we're in the ghetto.
All right, guys, there you have it. A Ghetto Love Story is over. Yes, we just watched the movie, but you can still watch it at the cinemas before it goes off because it's going onto the cinemas. And trust me, tells a lot of stories. It is one of love, honesty, patience, loyalty, and so much more, because if I start now, I won't finish. But anyway, guys, try to catch it at the cinemas, and that's all I can take right now. It's your Lady Catherine of the Esplash Gang signing out. Bye, guys.
Welcome back to the show. Still the #1 entertainment show in the whole wide world. And we're coming straight off to Social View, where we're going to delve into the world of social media madness, which is loaded with every kind of wit and nastiness you can imagine. Are you ready?
Yes, born
All right.
ready.
All right, let's see what this is. It says, "Dear best friend, if you ever feel bad, call me. I promise to sing for you. Then you can decide what's worse. What you're going through or my singing." This is just terrible. Let it not be OJ, because I feel just off smash the phone. Like, why are you singing? OJ's voice is terrible. All right, let's read the next one. Talk Self says, "There will be no dirty December this year." Trooks replies, it says, "You underestimate the ability of Nigerians to ball regardless."
Oh.
Money
See,
day.
when you are saying all those sakpa, there is no, maybe it's just you. I was telling J. Paul, I went somewhere on the island. The way people were balling, that place on Thursdays, you have, it's their, what's it called, seafood day. Ha. It's not cheap, oh. That restaurant, it was filled to the brim. People were ordering. I said, in this Nigeria, there is money, oh. When people are saying that there is no money, maybe it's just them, oh. There is actually, I don't even know how the government is going to believe us, because when I looked at the people there that day, I said, oh, no. They'll just say that these people, they play my fans.
Money day. If you know, you know. That's how someone
let me tell you
said.
something. Let December come. One December like that, it was just like maybe the first week. Everywhere there was traffic, like 11 p.m. at night. I was like, what's happening? Where are people going to? Where are they coming from? And this was on the mainland. So,
you can't take away bowling from them. All right, let's check out the next one. It says, "Practicing my prison photos because I'm about to steal your heart." Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
I said, OJ. J. Paul used to be like this, Sha.
I'm not like this again.
Is it the Nigerian economy that?
No. I'm
Well, you know you used to do dry jokes, nonsense, like the kid gbogbo ipalapalai.
It's calm. You don't have to insult me about it.
Like, I don't know, ipalapala.
All right, let's check out the next one. It says, once we stop being friends, I'll go to your timeline, unlike my likes, unlove my love, unwow my wow, and even on haha my haha.
This is wild. What sort of petty human being is this?
It's deep.
So I have seen somebody before, when you fight, it returns your gifts. I feel it is the most childish thing I have seen in my entire life.
You are not in the same situation with that person. No. I've seen people that return the gift too because, let me not talk, but people know, maybe it was on air that they were saying, I bought this for you, I bought this for you.
No,
Let's just leave it like that.
I would not do that.
That's you. Some people are petty enough to mention everything they've done for you. So for self-respect sometimes, yeah. Let's move on.
Please, where do you see the human beings that you mingle with sometimes?
This life is funny. Next one. So this guy is wearing camouflage and camo, and he sees soldiers pass on bike. And they say, can you explain this in pidgin English? Explain it, honeypot.
I don't know how to speak pidgin. No, I know they speak am well.
Let me just say it. This one is your own, don't finish. Your own is done.
But what's even wrong with these people? I beg you. It's only in Nigeria. You should get out.
Let's just do it the way we are doing it.
I beg.
When we go outside, we can wear the camo.
I'm telling you. I will not forget to take all my camo and have a good time. And when I snap the picture, you better look at the location very well and don't kill yourself.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap on Socialville. I hope you enjoyed yourself, but don't go anywhere because What Are You Watching is coming up next, where we talk movies, TV shows, and everything binge-worthy.